So something just came to my mind, and I remember this story, two stories, and I think there's a lesson there. When I was in secondary school, it's weird how I remember all these stories perfectly, but bless I don't misbarb my hair. I don't overcarry the shape inside. All the enemies that want me to go back, your prayer will not be answered. In secondary school, there was this quiz or something that they were trying to prepare us for. I think it was Coca-Cola or something, and we had to take an exam. And and I know I just remembered that the day of the exam, people were preparing. I didn't really prepare for that test like that. But they told us to wear uniform, and then it was on the Saturday, I remember, and then went to go and take the test. I know to understand what I write. Lo and behold, when the results would come out, I was not the best, I was not the highest. I think I was the third or something, but I think they needed 2 people. But I think I came third. Something like that. So but the interesting thing is that when they announced the result and people heard I came third, I think I kind of got honorable mention. Do you get? Me when knows I no people. Even myself, I was shocked. When they tell you about, you're like, me? And you say you're not trying to like, yes, I sabi all this. So I don't know. First and foremost, I was happy that it was good. I mean, be happy that you did well. But again, I wanted to start using to claim Buga like, I came third. Lizzie is the first person that went to the room that we know his name. We don't know the second man. Don't always want to be like the second best. Anyways, so I was excited that I wanted to be too, but me, I knew that I did not really prepare, and I not to know maths like that, at the time. But I was happy, but I think I took it a bit too much. I can't overdo the happiness. Sometimes I'll be expecting that people should give me some sort of respect because did you not hear that in Coca-Cola up to a point that I think I was writing all this time I was writing essay. I even want to put down there that out of, imagine you're looking for 2 people, you came third, and I want to put it there that we did tests, I came third. I was kind of getting full of myself. That's the first story. Then the second story was, this one now is in the university. Almost the same situation, but different scenario. This time around, we're having CBS. I think that's business mathematics in school. And we just got a new lecturer, and this man was, with due respect, was better than the former person. He was teaching us the real business mathematics. Like, as he was teaching, he was Dr. Henry. He was doing the whole cast, he was explaining Lagrange. I can't remember all these topics. I wasn't paying attention. People were making noise because the class was so small. People were making noise, and I was struck. I was just sitting beside somebody. I didn't get the chance to sit properly. So the man just threw a question to the class. That point when your lecturer is kind of writing, and as he's saying, he's expecting you to be saying it after him, and then he just throws an impromptu question that, what's the answer? And then he stopped, and everybody went silent. And besides the follow, but I now said what was in my mind. At that point, he now said, what did you say? Say it again. I now said it. He now came to me. He now did like this. What's your name? Like, he extended his hand towards me and he shook my hand. I said, what's your name? I said, Olamide. He said, Ayoda. I said, that's good. You're one of the best students last semester. I said, oh. Anyways, the moment I said it, the man recognized me in the class, and this is a class of accounting students, economics students, political science, and some other departments. You can imagine how full that class was. Immediately recognized, the class went silent at that time. I just started hearing people saying, Olamide, it, Abi, you teach me. This brought back, I don't know if I remember that at the time, but it was almost the same scenario. I don't know this thing, no, it just jab off of my mouth, you get. But the difference this time around, and this is the lesson, was then I stumbled into success and I wanted to fake it. It felt like I stumbled, sort of. No, because I don't know I'm you should not misrate me. I was from secondary school, I've been a smart student, but at that time I did not really prepare, but then I quote and unquote succeeded. And because I got the honorable mention, I wanted to make a big deal out of it. Then I thought it's okay to be a success just once. This time around, I think I knew better. The moment I started hearing people say, you will teach me, you will teach me, you will teach me, rather than start, and a lot of people do that. You fought boxing the first time, you beat the opponent, and now you now think you don't want to go to the ring, you don't want to go and train, you think, I can do it. But this time around, I just went to the library. And if I can remember correctly, I think at the time, as many material I could lay my hands on that topic, I learned it. Back then in secondary school, by the time we did the next maths exam, I thought I could. I felt maybe I'm like some of my friends that were just geniuses in maths. It's like I already know this thing. I thought it was a trick. It was a trick thing. I failed the next one, I'm so sure. But this time around, I think I learned from that. And instead of just think something that falls on you, I went to the library and every material I could get my hands on, I learned. And I think on that topic, I taught people, I was really good at it. There was this formula that the man would write from the beginning to almost like the end of the board. I really understood it. And it's funny how I can't remember it. I mean, life is something now, like maybe Lagrange, I never use Lagrange distance. Anyways, but that's the lesson that, yes, some people say fake it till you make it. In some cases, a thing. For example, you are good. Somebody just say all those Kairos moment, they just call you, come inside. And they just give you the job. Don't say I cannot. Have you heard testimonies? Have you heard stories of people like that said, I was just at the right place at the right time? And then that's how they just got a scholarship, and then that's how they just got exposed to tech, and now they are big. So there's the fake it till you make it. Is a real thing. It's a real concept. Don't lie for yourself. But the lie you will tell yourself is that you can always fake it. You can't always fake it. That's what I taught in secondary school. There was a place for me to go back and go and do preparation when I was faced with that same, just two different scenarios. Not like they were connected, but I just remembered and I'm like, actually, when the next scenario played itself, I think I made the better use of the situation. So maybe that's for you, somebody out there that maybe you are already being pushed into success. It's not time for you to go and start fronting like, I was the best graduating student in my school. Maybe you were the best because your set was the first. So they wanted to, I'm sorry, I'm just joking, but yeah, to maintain success, I'm sounding like all this, but yeah, to maintain success, it's important to put in preparation, important to, even if they push you, even like some people will say that you stumbled into the success, make sure you are able, what will sustain it is going to be hard work. Yeah, I hope it blessed you. Bye.